love to share your testimonials in this hour as well. If you have any of the products remaining in this show, if you've got the Bissell at home, of course, we'd love to meet and greet you. But if you've got pets at home, husbands at home, you have that party, you all know your flooring it's a major expense. And when something goes wrong, I mean, we usually don't have the means to extract and get those stains immediately. Well, this is a brilliant product. It's less than $34, actually $33 and change to get it at home. This is another really limited quantity though. We only have 400, actually fewer than 500. So last 492, give or take, to go around. This is also only for this show. And he's back. I know you were enjoying his work with Earthbright, and hopefully you're still calling on that. But Peter, this is that frontline defense, because for pet owners, right, the spills around the house, this is genius.
Exactly. Now, here's the cool thing. Now, let's go over this way a little bit. We'll come right in front of the table because I want to show you this. What's great about this is, now I was doing the Earthbright, we had a lot of demonstrations, and I was going, I was working pretty hard. This is going to be my kind of demonstration. Because if you have the pet messes, and you have the kids spilling things, or even you have the guests at the house and they spill a glass of wine on the carpet, that can be a nightmare, especially if you're the one who has to get down on your hands and knees and you're trying to use a spray that's not meant for that, and you've got towels and paper towels trying to do it. Wait till you see how we can eliminate those spots with Bissell. Here's what you do. This is the Spotbot. Now I'm going to pick it up. Now we have the solution in this side right here. This is going to be the dirty water container, but this is going to be pretty interesting because all I'm going to do, I've got the brushes and everything that happens right there. Now we have two spots right there. This is Kidzel grape juice we have right there. I'm going to put it down over that stain. So that's the spot. So I just wanted you to see, this is what we're starting with, but I have another one underneath the thing.
Excuse me.
I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to, there's two buttons to press on here. There's one for a surface stain or a set-in stain. So that's a surface stain. That means we're going to get a 3-minute process to clean that up. I'm going to hit that button, and I'm now cleaning the carpet. I'm removing that stain.
Wait a minute.
Now, if I was at home right now, I would just sit down in front of the television while I was cleaning that stain. Here's what's going to happen. You can see those brushes. The brushes are rotating. The machine is automatically applying water and solution. It's also going to vacuum up that solution. It knows exactly what to put on there. We've got a 3-minute cycle, which is for those fresh stains, and we have a 6-minute cycle for those set-in stains. But this is the beauty of the Spotbot. And this is the newest, the brand new technology when it comes to a Spotbot, specifically made for those pet stains. Because here's what we're including with this. We're including the oxygen too, but also this pet stain and odor formula, which is going to help you to not just eliminate that stain, but you're going to be able to eliminate the odors associated with that stain as well. And this is what's so terrific when you have pets. It's amazing. So for pet owners, it's fantastic. Now, you can hear the machine that's working. It's going through different cycles. It's going to work. Right now, it's suctioning some of that solution that they put down there, getting all the dirt and the stain out of there. What you'll be able to see is the dirty water container right here. You'll start to see that fill up with the dirty water. But the great thing is this all happens automatically.
I'm with you. This is my kind of cleaning. I mean, you set it, forget it, you walk away. It does all the work for you. And that's the great thing. If you do have dexterity issues, if you can't get down on the floor, frankly, even if you were getting down on the floor, you couldn't clean as well as the Spotbot. And it really is a great buy. I know you've been seeing that quantity left rotate at the bottom of your screen. Thanks for that, guys. But this is another one where that flex pay is good only for this hour. So the flex pay goes away at midnight when you see Lisa Price with her brand new Today's Special. Oh, no, this is cool. What's
I wanted to show you this. What we're seeing there, we're seeing the brushes on the carpet. We've got the deep reach technology. This is how we apply the solution. But let me show these brushes. I'll start one of our 3-minute cycles. And there, I'll try to move away from that. You can hear it. But now, that's what the brushes are doing underneath there. It's dispensing that water, and it's putting that solution. With those little pink bristles there, that's the deep reach technology. It's getting the solution down deep into your carpet. Then you've got the white brushes. That's what's providing the brush roll to clean. That circular motion is cleaning and scrubbing that carpet. Now, the clear disc that you see moving around there, that's the suction power. That's going to provide the suction to now remove the solution along with the water and then pull out that stain. This is unbelievable, and if you have kids and pets, to have this do everything automatically, I think is so amazing. So I'm going to stop that one because you can stop it at any time. Now, our other units are going through their cycles as well. Our 3-minute cycle over there. This one's in the middle of a 6-minute cycle, I believe. There he goes. It goes through all the different cycles. Now, I'm thinking that this one might be done, the first one I put down with the 3-minute cycle. So here's what's going to happen. I'm just going to step here, Shannon.
Sounds good.
What happens is that it stops after 3 minutes.
Right.
And it'll let you know, there's lights on here that tells you exactly where it is throughout the process. It's going to tell you when it's spraying, when it's applying suction, when it's applying the brush. And then it says it's finished, and you'll hear it beep. Every 5 seconds, it's going to beep until I hit the stop button. Now I hit the stop button, I lift that up, and now I put it back in the closet.
Oh, it's gone.
And that stain is gone. Remember, this stain was right here. There you can see where that stain was right there, and we eliminated it with the Spotbot. That's what it's going to do for you. You're not down on your hands and knees. You've been down there just like me, and you've been scrubbing with the paper towels. You've had guests come over right in the middle of a gathering. The relatives are over, and somebody spills a wine glass, someone drops a meatball, pick up the meatball, and you drop your Spotbot on there, and you're getting that spot clean. That's what's so great about this. So let me start this on another cycle right over here. Just drop that down on the stain. We've got barbecue sauce on the floor, and I'm just going to hit the set-in stain right there, and it's going to do the job for you. That's what's so great about this, it does everything on its own.
And Peter, like you said, it takes care of the odors as well. I mean, and that's a big deal. Like if you've got pets, you know, because they can smell, they know where to go, you know what I mean? They know where somebody's been.
Exactly. Pet stains, I think we're all familiar with the odors that can happen with that.
Yes.
But when you're spilling things like milk, you're spilling things like yogurt. I'm actually going to do a yogurt stain over here as well.
Even baby formula, and remember, like Peter was saying,
that's a great one, Shannon.
I mean, baby formula, you know, I mean, especially when it gets warm, the summer's going to be right around the corner. But anything from yogurt, I mean, barbecue sauce, pet stains, piddle poodle, I mean, go down the list. I just love the idea. You set it and forget it and you walk away. I mean, for a lot of us out there, you know, who wants to touch the stain, number one? And then number two, who wants to get on your hands and knees and then try to scrub and rub and get everything out? Plus, even if you were getting on your hands and knees, you cannot clean as well as the Bissell because that wonderful, those rotating brush design, it cleans, it deodorizes, it extracts, it gets all of that mess, and you don't have to do anything to make it work.
Exactly. It knows exactly what to do, depending upon what button you push. And it's so simple that you can push all these different buttons so easily. And I think I can show you all the different buttons right up here. And this is what makes it so easy. Now, I've got the 3 machines going right there. But again, surface stain, so that would be more like your fresh stain that happens. And then we're also going to have the set-in stain. Here we go, right there. There we go. Surface stain, you push one button and it does the job for you. That's our 3-minute cycle. There's your set-in stain. Same thing. If that stain's been there, maybe you've been at work all day, you come home and the dog has done his thing and you've got to get that clean before everyone comes over. Set-in stain, 6-minute cycle, you're set to go. Now, also, you can see where it says hose right here. This is going to be the best portable deep cleaner that you've ever had. You want to take it out to the car, we've got a hose, we've got the brush on there, you just hit hose, and now you've got the suction. You can apply the solution by hand, and you're set to go. You stop it, once you hear the beep, stop the cycle, and you can pick it up, put it back in the closet, and your stain is gone. You can pause it at any time. Maybe the phone rings and it's a little bit loud for the phone, or the baby wakes up, just put pause or hit resume when you're ready to go back on. And as you go through the cycle, it's going to let you know where it is. Spray, suction, the brush, and then the finish, and there's the power button. So everything is so simple. But all you have to remember is that we're talking about a single button to get this started. Single button for the 3-minute cycle, a single button for that 6-minute cycle, and you are going to have that spot cleaned up and finished. So I think we're just about finished on that 6-minute cycle. But remember, if you have pets and they're going to be doing that mess before you can get to them, or that stain happens when you want to leave the house, and that's always when something happens. You've got to get to work, you've got to get the kids to school, and that mess happens. Grab your Spotbot, take it out of the closet, you put it down on that mess, one touch of a button. When you come home, that mess will be gone because it does all the work for you. That is what's so amazing about this unit, that it can do it all without you having to get down there and scrub. And I can also show you, let's go over here and I'll show you some of the messes that you can clean using this as a handheld unit. Here's the hose. You just unravel the hose, comes with the brush, and then same thing, it applies the solution automatically, but I can use the brush, I can apply the solution with this trigger the same way. So I press hose right there, the suction power is coming out of the front of the unit right here, and now I can go right down to the stains here again. I have a wine stain or coffee, I apply that solution, I can use the brush, and now I vacuum up the solution plus the stain, and there you can see the results. So it's the best portable cleaner you've had as well. It can do it automatically, but in places like the stairs or in the car, this is exactly what you want to remove those stains. Apply the solution, and then just suction all of that up, and you're set to go.
Well, and it's not
amazing.
big, it's not heavy, it's not clunky, and that's just it. I think of my parents. My mom has had multiple back surgeries. My dad, he's got arthritis. I mean, everybody has their own issues, their own cross to bear. I know, but when you've got something like this, you've got messes. If you've got kids crawling around on the carpet, if you've got kids crawling, or grandchildren for that matter, crawling around on the floor, the last thing you want to do is have to lift a heavy steam cleaner out every time there's going to be a mess. And God knows for a lot of us, there's a spot or a spill or a stain every single day. So this really is going to pay for itself over and over again.
No, exactly. Those stains are always happening, but you don't have the time or the ability to get down there. And that's the real thing. You can never really get it clean if you're using a spray and you're using towels and paper towels and things. So let's go down here. I've got our 6-minute cycle. We had certainly a heavy, big mess on there. So the 6-minute cycle is finished. You can hear it beeping. I hit stop. So now it let me know, and then I removed that, and you'll see, look at what we had on there. This was chocolate sauce on the carpet. This exact same stain was right there. And you can see it's completely gone. The carpet is slightly damp, but these are the results that you're going to get without you scrubbing. How would you remove that stain?
Yeah,
I mean, many times we're grabbing the household cleaners, you're grabbing a spray cleaner to get that out. Let the Spotbot do it for you. Again, a big stain like that, I put it on a 6-minute cycle, and you were done. Just like that. I think the other one's done over here. I had yogurt over here as well. It's beeping, letting me know it's finished. I hit stop, it stops beeping. And again, not only is that yogurt gone, but something we've been talking about, milk. Things like milk and the yogurt, when they stay in that carpet and you start just rubbing it and it gets pushed down the carpet. This deep reach technology, I want to show you this again. Let me take out this solution container. I'll show you that in a moment. I want to show you these brushes. This is the new deep reach technology. These stiff bristle brushes, they're not only reaching down deep, there's tiny little holes. That's what dispenses that solution. Getting that solution down into your carpet so you get all the stain and all the odor-causing bacteria out of that carpet. That is what's so important. And this is brand new for the Spotbot. And then you've got your brushes. That scrubs the stain clean. And then here on both sides, this is where it provides the suction. So simple to use. Let me show you this. You've got your clean water canister or container. This is where you put the solution in there. It makes it simple. We're including that pet and odor solution. So if you're using that one, you fill it with water, then add the solution to this line. We're also including the oxygen. That's perfect if you have those wine stains and fruit juices. That oxygen, too, is going to get those stains out. Again, tells you exactly what to do. You screw that cap on, and then you're just going to drop it right into the unit. Here you can see the dirty water. Super easy to empty. We've got another one beeping over there. That was another 6-minute cycle. And all we have to do is hit that stop button. It lets you know it's finished. Stop, and then lift it up and put it back. Put it back in the closet, and you're set to go. Remember, there's the barbecue sauce, and it is gone. That's what this is all about. Getting those areas clean without you having to do the work, without a lot of scrubbing, and getting it not just surface clean, but deep down clean. The Spotbot can do it for you. So whatever happens with the pets and the kids, you are prepared. I mean, you look smart when you take this out of the closet, put it on that mess, hit one button, and then go back to sitting down and just playing with the kids. It really makes so much sense.
It does. It makes life so much easier, and those stains, those spills, they're going to happen. It just makes it so much easier to protect your investment and, really protect your family, too, because the last thing you want is that pet going back to that spot, and then you've got a toddler that's crawling on the floor. You want to not only clean, but you want to extract and you want to remove. And that's what this does. So you don't have to worry about a stain coming back. You don't have to worry about residual soap residue. You don't have to worry about if it's a pet stain, that animal going back to that same spot in the carpet, because you're not creating a bigger problem by pushing that stain deeper into the carpet fibers. Remember, you do nothing. You set it, you forget it, you walk away. I think that's genius. I mean, all things in life should be this easy.
No, exactly.
I mean, they really should.
You get everything you need. We're giving you the 2 different solutions. You just mix those with the water, you put those on there, and remember that deep reach technology, brand new. This is going to remove the stains. Set in stains, 6-minute cycle. Those new stains, 3-minite cycle. And it's like magic. They're done, and you're sitting on the sofa while it's cleaning.
Indeed. Now remember that FlexPay's done at midnight, so $33 in